Can you explain some of these acronyms that the accreditation industries use to accredit the nutraceutical industry?
Yeah, there are a number of different ones. I happen to think that NSF as a certification body is one of the top tier. They specifically do a lot of GMP, throw another acronym at you, GMP, Good Manufacturing Practices. And in fact, GMP is one of the baselines of Certified for Sport. In general, NSF Certified for Sport means what's on the label is in the bottle and nothing else, including they test for thousands of banned substances that are banned by the Olympic Committee, NCAA, NFL, et cetera, et cetera. So we, as a matter of course of getting this certified for sport, have had a number of pro athletes begin to reach out to us, say, ooh, can I get a sample of this? I want to start using it. So you'll probably begin to see more pro athletes beginning to talk about Jigsaw Magnesium. We'll get some case studies and stuff going with that.
That's awesome. So, that's how you know it's really clean, because if they have anything at all that's not what's supposed to be in there, they could get banned from their tournament or the Olympics.
Yep.
The Olympics, I mean.
You got to wait another 4 years.
That's a long time for an athlete, honestly.
Yeah.
It might be over by then.
It might be over.
I mean, their career. I mean,
right.
So no risks taken with the NSF for sport.
And one of the keys to that is that NSF tests every single batch. They don't just test it once. It's like, okay, you've got the label. Good luck, kid. No, they test every single batch. So one of the keys to that really is that with that mark, it has been tested. It's, excellent. As you can imagine, a very expensive process to go through. It adds time and it also adds risk. Granted, it's the same testing that we've been doing internally. So as a part of GMP, Good Manufacturing Practices, for years we have been testing product, the finished good when it comes in, with a third-party lab, and ensuring that what's on the label is in the bottle. Until we get that test verification back, we don't release it from quarantine. We follow the principle of trust, but verify. NSF is the same thing, but just a whole step above it.
Awesome. GMP is the baseline then. It's what every single supplement company has to undergo in order to release their product. Is that correct?
That is correct.
All right, so let's talk about that a bit more. What does every single company have to go through in order to, what kind of regulations, etc.?
GMP, as we've discussed, stands for Good Manufacturing Practices. We have a bit of a joke that says GMP really stands for Get More Paper. Basically, anything that happens, if it doesn't get written down, it didn't happen. We have 2 very large fireproof file cabinets for every batch, for every master manufacturing record of every product on file. It's a tremendous amount of paper, but it makes sense. If something happened, we need to be able to go back and look at what happened to that batch. So that's sort of the basis of GMP. There are many other steps sort of in between, things that go onto that piece of paper. For instance, raw material comes into the warehouse and it lists, this is magnesium. How do you know it's magnesium? You do identity testing on it. That identity testing gets put in the folder. Yep, it was what it said it was. It then goes through next processes all the way to becoming a finished bottled good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So lots of records taken.
Yes.
Testing of the product to ensure that it's actually the product, and this is all part of your general manufacturing processes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, there you have it right there. Regulation in the industry by the FDA, of course. Okay, there you have it. Patrick Sullivan Jr., Jigsaw Health, giving us the scoop on regulation in the nutraceutical industry. Thank you for viewing Nick's Naturopathic Journal today. We'll see you next Thursday. Take care.